Hey everyone, Matt Jarbo here, 3 Buck Theater, and it is now December 31st, 2022. We're at the edge of the year, the beginning of 2023, and I wanted to spend a couple minutes talking about the highlights of 2022, as well as what to expect from 2023. So, over the course of almost the last 2 years, I have put a higher emphasis on my channel for doing nightly live streams called Hollywood After Dark, and the show is a blast. And a lot of you guys out there really love it and are very supporting of it. And I can't be more thankful for that. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, it's a lot of fun to come on in and just talk with you guys about movies and what's going on with the entertainment industry while providing very irreverent takes on certain parts of pop culture and occasionally diving into very obscure and debaucherous conversations. We live up to the name After Dark for a reason, and there's it's been drawing a lot of interesting and eclectic people, and quite frankly, I'm very thankful that you guys are here. And so, of course, over the span of 2023, that isn't going to be going away, although I do want to spend more time focusing on trying to hone it into something that can live beyond just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to like provide a lot of value and humor, and to do it in a condensed sort of way, right? Like, normally we would go live for like 2 hours, sometimes as far as 3 hours, and this is like every night, and it's just not conducive to my sleep schedule. That has been an issue where I've only been getting a couple hours a night, because after I go for a couple hours, I got to wind down. And I'm just being honest with you guys, it does get to be a little bit hectic with having 2 kids that I take to school in the morning, and I got to start thinking about that. The older I get, the more solid sleep actually is a necessity, as I've been noticing. You might have noticed that the beard has gotten a lot grayer over the year, and that's just a natural progression of getting older. But as I now hit 40 and coming up to 41, I realize that I want to start focusing quite a bit on a legacy that's better than the one that I've previously had, right? I've been controversial on YouTube for a long time in a multitude of different ways, but I've learned and I've grown, and I realize now that for me, a lot of it is just wanting to talk about these things that I love, that I enjoy, and trying to share that energy with you guys, and to just get into those conversations about why we love movies, why we're here, why we enjoy this stuff, and why we dedicate so much time to it. And of course, alongside of that is going to be the building up a Podio commentary. That is the other channel that I'm going to be focusing on this year. That is where I'm going to be posting my reviews, so they don't get lost in the shuffle of having the long form content on this channel. And then also I'll be doing weekly deep dive conversations into specific films. My focus with that is going to really want to be on like older movies, like maybe around like 20 to 25 years old, maybe up to like 15 years old, things along those lines, mostly because newer movies are like, a lot of the information isn't fully out there yet. So it's like doing a full deep dive on a movie like Violent Night, which is something I just did, was fun. But I feel like a lot of the compelling information about the production history and how it all came to pass was not as deep or as chronicled as I would like. So over the course of years, that information will come out in interviews, and it will come out in like behind the scenes stuff, and it will just come out in different ways. So then we as an audience will be able to have access to that. So I'll be focusing more like maybe 2010s and beforehand, or things along those lines. Like The Book of Eli is one I'm working on. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is another script I'm working on. Prisoners is a slightly newer movie. I mean, that's like 10 years old. So there's going to be movies in that particular realm. And then what we might do is more like live streamy sort of things where we talk about current movies, do spoiler streams, stuff like that, because people do want to discuss things that are new, and it's finding the right time to put those out there, right? So it's like, oftentimes a lot of us want to dive right into it. You know what I mean? Like, we go see a movie, we come back, we're like, all right, spoiler discussion. And that's something that not everybody wants. And that's kind of the thing I have to figure out for Podio commentary, as well as how to have those discussions without alienating the audience that's coming on in who may not want to see that. So I'm going to be working on the formatting, working on trying to better myself as a reviewer as well as a podcast host, and to get things maybe a bit more organized and structured as we go into 2023. But one of the things I really want to do is spend more time getting to know you guys and what you guys like. So we'll do more anime red pill streams, because for some reason, a lot of you out there like anime and you like to torture me by making me watch it, but it's okay. We'll do more trailer park nights. we'll do themed trailer park nights. I do want to have channel memberships nights where we watch stuff, you know what I mean? And that's going to be something that I've got to figure out the time for. And that is a lot of that has to do with just my work schedule. So as I start to figure out 2023 and where I'm going to be able to go with my work schedule, that's something we're going to be able to work on. Maybe not every week, but at least once a month, to be able to watch something together, and we'll vote on it in like community tabs or on the Patreon to build that out as well. Because to be fair, to be transparent, my goal will be to like try to get at least 400 members in the Patreon by the end of 2023 for both Podio commentary and Hollywood After Dark, in order to facilitate making this a more full-time endeavor. It's already pretty full-time. I'd like to be able to dedicate as much time as possible to it without having to juggle, because the juggle burns me out the most. That's just the reality of it, because then I feel like I'm not providing the quality of content that you guys are accustomed to, and then I want to make sure you guys are getting here. There's a lot of options to watch stuff on YouTube, so I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys my 100%, and that's my goal for 2023. But if you guys have any comments or questions or concerns or things like that, please let me know in the comment section. And I'm looking forward to diving into current movies and what's coming out, getting excited for that, as well as exploring films from the past that we may have all have forgotten or simply didn't know about. That's part of the fun of going back through the amazing lineage of Hollywood. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Happy New Year, stay safe, and peace out.